How did you feel about your starting debut?
It was okay. Just went out there and just tried to do what I could to help the team win. I'm a shooter, but sometimes, I don't get a lot of opportunities to shoot, so you got to be able to be valuable in other ways. And so, try to rebound and play defense and do other things and bring other value to the team.
Looking to tonight, I'm sure you faced Gallinari before. What can you describe his game as?
He's highly skilled. He's very crafty. He's someone who tries to draw a lot of fouls and get you to make mistakes. And I try not to. When you play against him, it's just try not to make mistakes. Try not to go for pump fakes. Try not to go for the things that he does that draws fouls. And so other than that, you just try to play him straight up and try to make him work to make every basket.
Bringing that veteran leadership, Anthony, Dane was just talking about, you're one of the guys that communicates the most on the defensive end. What else do you feel like you bring in that veteran role?
I think that's one of the biggest things you can bring is communication. And just it just brings comfort to the defense, especially on the defensive end. It's just communicating early and loud, because a lot of guys will communicate, but it's just not loud enough. You're in an arena full of people screaming and yelling, it's hard to hear. So if you're not able to communicate loudly, it makes it very hard and very tough to hear. So I just try and be as loud as I can and as early as I can, and just try to be in the right spot. Cover up as many mistakes as possible for my teammates, because I want the same thing in return. Whenever I do make mistakes. So those are the things that I try to bring to the table.
What are you expecting tonight with this new look Thunder team?
They're going to play hard. They still have a great point guard in Chris Paul, great young players, and I know that a lot of people write them off, but they still have a lot of really good players that have won a lot of games in this league. So, they're definitely not a team that we can write off. They're definitely not a team that we can overlook. They're going to come out and play hard, and they're looking for wins just like we are. So it's early in the season, and it's just got to try to go out there and do what we can to get a win on the road.
How do you feel about your shot through the first 4 games?
It's kind of come and gone. It had a few opportunities, through the first 4 games to get some shots up. But as I get more comfortable, as my teammates get more comfortable with what I do, I think more opportunities will come, and I'll be able to get into more of a rhythm on the offensive end. Like I said, my focus has been on the defensive end and on doing everything else I can while everything is being figured out on the offensive end. But as far as my shot, I feel good. I don't, just ball hasn't gone in at the rate I would like, but it's a very small sample size. I've been doing this for a lot of years, and been one of the best shooters in the league for the last 6 years. So I'm not worried about it. I know fans sometimes get a little irritated or worried about it. Oh, make a shot. Okay, well, I will. Don't worry about that. I will. The other stuff, like I said, I'm just trying to make sure I focus on that, and the shots will come.